Cutting tools. Scissors. I use craft scissors to cut paper and fabric shears to cut fabric. I think it's important to have two distinct pairs, as when you cut paper, it can leave little nicks in the blade and it will make it hard to cut fabric later. Now, blades and self-healing mats. A self-healing mat gives you a surface to protect your table when you're working, and it has a grid on it which will help with straight edges. I use this mat with an X-Acto knife and a metal ruler and with a rotary cutter and a clear plastic ruler. Paper cutters are great for making long straight cuts on paper, laminate, and vinyl. I use these for trimming down language cards. Now, corner rounders are very handy for getting consistent round corners if you prefer on your language materials. A sewing machine can be a worthwhile investment. You don't need a fancy machine. A straight stitch is perfect for the materials we will be making. And many machines come with lots of fancy stitches, but it's just not necessary. The most important feature of a sewing machine is a strong motor, and this is because we'll be sewing different types of materials and sometimes through many layers. Now, to go with your sewing machine, you will need thread, bobbins, which is the bottom thread, and needles. There are different needles depending on the type of material you're sewing. You can ask a salesperson at the fabric store to help you find the right needle for your fabric. So generally, the thinner the fabric, the finer the needle. And woven fabrics need a pointed needle, and knit fabrics need a ballpoint needle. If you're new to sewing with a sewing machine, whether you're borrowing or buying a machine, take time to review the manual and get familiar with the threading. Let's talk adhesives. It's important to have the right adhesive for the right material, such as wood glue and tacky glue and gem glue, Gorilla Glue. There are so many different types, and each one has a particular job that they're good at. The most expensive tool I recommend, other than a sewing machine, is a plotter or cutting machine. The one I use is a Cricut. It's by no means required, but there are some materials that are easier to make and replicate, or sometimes just more fun to make when you have a Cricut. If you already have one or have access to one, this will be a fun way to use it. Now, if you don't own one, wait. Get into the material making and see if it's something that you'd want to invest in.